Alright, so I just woke back up. I saw the trailers and Kingdom Hearts 4, baby. So we really doing this? Like we're skipping any pretext. Kingdom Hearts 4 is the pretext. Apparently, we're going through this Lost Masters arc. Hey, I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him, bro. The Lost Masters are arrogant. No, not stop, bro. Stop. Too high. Too high. Brain, Strelitzia, Ephemera, Scold. Uh, and I think this is where Scold is too. Like straight up, once Strelitzia started to make the implication that this place is like an afterworld for the characters. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it's clear that something is going on because there's some type of test or something that Sora is going through from, of course, the Foretellers. I think it's potentially, possibly something to do with making him reveal the X Blade. I think that's where my thoughts are as far as what we saw from Kingdom Hearts 4. Um, that mobile game that they're going to release that actually looks fucking dope as hell. I don't know why Chi wasn't like that, but notice how there's two direct implications. There's two direct comparisons we can make in that game that's going to be about Brain's story or whatever. Notice how there seems to be two different Brains. If the one that's holding the Keyblade is also Brain, the black hooded guy, and then we see Brain at the end of the trailer holding his hat. If those two are one and the same, then it's pretty clear that this is going to be the story of when he made it to Skylar Kylam and what happened and what occurred after. Notice how in that trailer somebody mentions how he made it to that world a few days ago. And in Sora's trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, Strelitzia tells him he made it to that world 7 days ago. That's kind of weird. And then notice Yozora in the background of Sora's Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. He's telling him, if you should so choose to leave this world, don't expect to return to the one you came from. This is just more and more build up that Yozora is someone from the real world. He knows, trying to leave this place more than likely won't end with him reaching, reality again. So the nameless star, which I still think is Strelitzia, trust me, I still think it's Strelitzia. The nameless star may be out of place in like time. I think that's what's going on with the nameless star. Out of place in space and time, potentially existing as like a singular moment within the final world. Because with the reveal of why would Strelitzia be the first character that we see within Kingdom Hearts 4 that isn't Sora? Also, I mean, as far as back then is concerned, I was right. I was right. I called it. I said when we first found out about Yozora, the secret episode, I said that this is the realm of the afterworld. And Strelitzia said that this is technically an afterworld for them. Like this is the realm of death, basically. And, look who Donald and Goofy are finding at the end. They're finding Hades to see if Sora can be revived. I'm guessing this comes from the information that they got from Skylar Kylam. We don't get to see no one else and what they're up to. But also we have the Lost Masters running around in the afterworld. So that's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. And then the gameplay. It's clear that this is a different world, and the foretellers, if that is the foretellers, they're being used as sort of like a portal for darkness to be able to get into the world of Quadratum. Now, does that mean I now believe, the idea, the theory that potentially the Master of Masters has been here that whole time. I don't think so. And the reason why I don't think so is because I mean it's clear, a lot of stuff has been dependent on Xehanort and Sora. The Dark Seeker needed to open Kingdom Hearts for the Foretellers to return, and it seems that these individuals are indeed the Foretellers. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is technically like going to be a Nomura verse situation to where, remember, Joshua and the rest of the world ends with you cast appeared in Dream Drive Distance after their characters had already died. That's what Joshua said, that they had died, and he sought refuge for them in Traverse Town by using the memories and the wishes and hopes of Beat. That's how he got them there. So I wouldn't be surprised if when he left, they wound up here. And, we'll see them again too, and then we'll see Yozora and his friends who also seem to have died in the trailer of the game. Remember when wait, stop. I said in one of my videos that, talking about the gathering, that Rex mentioned Bahamut to Sora. He said he couldn't beat Bahamut. Well, if they're capable of bringing Heartless, even like dark sides to this reality, then imagine when they go back to the other side of reality, what's also possible, potentially bringing creatures from that other side now to reality. So a picture is starting to be painted there too. I wish I had my equipment, bro. I wish I had my equipment, bro. Like, there's so fucking much, dog. There's so fucking much. But Kingdom Hearts 4, niggas, I would have easily thought a Dream Drive Distance 2. But I will say, the Brain game in Kingdom Hearts 4, they're kind of like in that same, they kind of have that same sort of pretext to them. If you go back and watch those trailers, you'll see what I'm talking about. For some reason, there's a heavy implication in both trailers on the day Sora and Brain got to their specific places. Brain also is apparently getting a mobile game that's based on his story where we'll probably play as potentially one of his subordinates. I think that that's who we're playing as, because this person also cares a lot about, well, he is the founder, but this person also cares a lot about Ephemera. But it seems like this will be an original character. So everyone will get to make their own characters, and this person will probably be under Brain. I wouldn't be surprised if your original character winds up being Luxord, and we play as this character who's potentially trying to become a part of the mission to save Sora. Sora still has the power of the Keyblade, so we can't say he technically lost it. I will say though, what was sick, a Keyblade whip, nigga. A Keyblade whip. Fucking finally, bro. They're putting a Keyblade whip in Kingdom Hearts 4. So that was sick. And then the drill thing I saw was, and that was okay, but the whip, nigga, that was the one I was waiting on, bro. When I didn't get a whip in Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't know why they didn't do it. I don't know why they didn't do it. They probably was afraid of fucking cancel culture and shit. Heartless, get your black ass. Man, bro. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe we're going straight into Kingdom Hearts 4, but it makes sense. I mean, I can see, I really thought it was going to be a Dream Drive Distance too, but unless that'll be another game after the establishing of this arc. But I mean, if we're going into an arc called the Lost Master arc, then that makes me wonder, is the next 3 games about saving these characters, the next 3 numeric entries, and then there will be another set about the Master of Masters and the Foretellers, and this will just be sort of like a establishing of that to where it'll probably end with Lushu joining our side and revealing that he's kind of been on our side um, the whole time, you know. But again, we go back to the pretext of the stories that we get from the trailers for both games, that mobile game and the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. It's clear that they're making a parallel between Sora and Brain, with him appearing, if I remember correctly, a few days ago, and Sora was said to have appeared 7 days ago by Strelitzia. I mean, those two, they aren't close per se, but I mean, they're the same implication that, these two are in different worlds. And then, of course, Yozora is speaking over the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer while we see Strelitzia. And what did I say in another video? Wouldn't it be the most Kingdom Hearts thing to happen for Brain and Strelitzia to be in the same place and yet so far? In fact, potentially Strelitzia may even be okay because of the fact that Brain takes care of her. I mean, Yozora may actually know, you know, Brain may actually know, but he's not dead, so he's not in this world for real like they are. Like Sora and Strelitzia are. He's a representation of Brain through Yozora. And the only reason Riku could get here as Riku could be because his connection at a physical, tangible level to Sora through dreams. That may be the only reason why Riku can get here through a portal. So, I mean, it sucks not being in my equipment because I could show you guys all of this stuff, like all of the stuff that they say. But I mean, you'll just have to go back through the trailer and look at it. But that's fucking crazy. That's insane, dude. Like, I'll keep looking and, I'll see if there's any more pieces, any more information. I know we got the Dark Road trailer too, so I want to kind of go over that. But that took reading. And when I first saw it, I just wanted to take in what I saw. So I'll go ahead and, watch it. I do know that there was a weird moment that caught my eye to where the Master of Masters is implied to have saved Xehanort and potentially somebody else from the chasm of darkness that we saw Xehanort traverse, which is supposed to be, I think, the Dark Corridor. Maybe he opened the Dark Corridor and, tried to lead someone to safety in it, but probably due to their injuries or whatever, they wound up, passing out. And apparently there's more than just one upperclassman that they find. There's multiple of them. And I also saw a scene to where someone said something about, I know someone was talking to Odin and he was like, it's forbidden to open Kingdom Hearts, focus on its darkness, like researching it. And then there was also a scene to where another character had brought up Kingdom Hearts, but I'll have to watch it again and then come at you niggas, with another video. Definitely. I still think that Yozora is Brain. I don't think just because, we're going into Kingdom Hearts 4 and Yozora is in the background, and, even the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 4 is adaptive of Versus 13. Like all of those set pieces that we saw back right before it became Final Fantasy 15. Well, actually, the day it got announced to be Final Fantasy 15, there's a lot of set pieces in Kingdom Hearts 4 because that whole thing to where like that building is thrown at Sora or that hallway is thrown at Sora and he's like running and then he like kind of does that jump and then he's like running out and stuff. That shit. Whew, we getting stuff like that for Kingdom Hearts 4, baby. I mean, thank you no more. Thank you no more. Thank you, Lord. But I'll catch you guys in the next one, don't think I'm low energy because of like, I got I got a roommate sleeping. Don't think I'm low energy just because I don't care. Oh, I'm upset because Dream Drop did something. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. If I was sitting in my room at my computer with my mic, bruh, it would have been over, niggas. It would have been over. But we really are getting Kingdom Hearts 4, bro. We really getting Kingdom Hearts 4. What? I didn't expect it. I wasn't ready for it. We got Yozora in the background telling Sora, if you think you're gonna leave this world and go home, nigga, you're sadly mistaken. And then we got Strelitzia, oh yeah, you woke up in this world 7 days ago, 7 heaven, 777, baby. You're the big winner. You're the boss. And we got like, I presume the bro. If this is the Foretellers and they doing this shit, hey, uh, I mean, I could see it being a case of Luciu told them what he was meant to do, and they just went on this, or it may just had revived the evil within, of course, the Foretellers, the darknesses. It may have revived their control over them, and it was said that that energy particle shit that Sora can do with the Kingdom Key, the X-Blade. That's the X-Blade. That is the X-Blade. If you remember Xehanort's secret boss, he did the same shit to where he could create a whip that was made out of like energy. Sora now can create shit with energy. That's the key blade, niggas. So that's why I said earlier, I think it's a test of Sora showing that he can use it and then pulling it out for the Master of Masters to finally get his hands on it. I don't know why the Master of Masters couldn't just extract the Keyblade from Sora, but I'll leave it right there. If I see any more stuff, I'll come at you guys with another video, and yes, they will be in this format. Until I can get my hands on the laptop and a mic and really sit down and talk to you guys. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming and everything you do. Don't forget to keep it A-class, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace the heck